Hey there everyone. Now a lot of airsoft videos cover what I call small scale tactics.
Yeah, like your small dick.
Do you mind, Jarrett? You're gonna get us demonetized.
Please. Been a long time off for making a dime off of YouTube.
Anyways, this weekend I'm headed to Forest Fire's Noob Day and I have developed 7 rules to have a better time on the airsoft field and hopefully make it so that all those brand new noobs that are headed out there aren't gonna get stomped on quite as hard as they otherwise would be. Rule number 1 is that if you feel safe from the enemy, chances are you're not actually close enough to hit them. So at that point, it's a great idea to push up and gain a little bit of ground. Remember, if you're in range of the enemy, they are in range of you, so do be careful in doing so. And a lot of times, if you're being smart about it, you can actually get a lot closer than you think you can. For once in life, it's best to not take things head on. Always go for the flank when you can. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier to shoot the enemy if you're shooting at them from the side than head on. And of course, our next rule is never seek revenge. Unless it's super easy to do so. If the enemy knows you're coming, you're going to be in for a bad time. And when you're seeking revenge, you're going to be very, very predictable. So, do yourself a favor, don't get salty, move on and go elsewhere. You're going to have a lot more fun on the field, especially if you're not being a salty little shitter.
Oh, please. You should see this dude when he plays Call of Duty.
Rule number 4 is going to be never take a losing gunfight. Sometimes you're going to get stuck in a piece of cover, you're going to get back and forth with a person. However, you're going to feel like you don't have the superior position. Never continue to fight from that position. Instead, bound back in U-shaped patterns until you have a better angle on the enemy. Continuing on from that last point, always vary up your position and your tactics on the field. Sometimes people can get very, very addicted to one lane or route, and unfortunately at that point you become predictable. Remember, the more you stay in one position, the less effective that position becomes, so always be changing it up on the field. And for our final rule of the day, make sure that when you actually do get to your piece of cover, you don't immediately sink your barrel into the ground. The great thing about moving up and pushing in on the enemy is that that provides you opportunities. However, that also provides opportunities to the enemy. All that movement you're using to gain ground and get to that new position is going to attract the enemy eyeballs. So when you get to cover, make sure your gun is up and it is ready to shoot at anyone that new piece of cover may now let you see. Sometimes being fast on the draw from cover can keep you from being sprayed down when you otherwise think you're safe. And guys, make sure you're liking that Facebook page where you can stay up to date on all the airsoft events happening in the Pacific Northwest, as well as the games that I will be attending myself. In addition, it's a great place to be notified of my videos if you don't have notifications turned on yet. And as always, have a great day, don't be a cheater, and that's all folks.